What's good, Gray Gang? We're out here today. Last Monday, 1 week ago today, we set and checked the trail camera. Today, we're checking the same trail camera and we're gonna set it somewhere else. Then after we get done with the trail camera, we're gonna go shoot our bows a little bit. But here we go, walking up on the trail camera. Let's see what we got here. Okay, here we go. Just gonna latch this thing, turn it on, see what we got. Oh yeah. Okay, we got 18 pictures. Surely we got a picture of something. Here we go. We're just gonna flip through them just like this. Oh wow, there was something. See it right there? I can't necessarily tell what that is, but that right there, it looks like maybe a little Hey, we can zoom in. I almost forgot. We can break it down and we can find out exactly what that is. Bro, we got a critter here. I don't know what in the world that is. I'm not sure if this size of the head or that size of the head. Go ahead and comment below, guys. What do you think that is? I'll give you a good look at it right there, but comment what do you think that is? And right there's a plant for, you know, to tell what size it is. There's something fairly decent size, too. Nope, just another squirrel on that log. See him right there? Just another squirrel. And then there's me today. What? Wait, what? Well, as y'all see, this camera's been here for a week, and it only got a couple pictures of squirrels, no deer. So I'm gonna take it down. We're gonna go set it in a different spot. I'm not exactly sure yet, but well, yeah, we gotta go set it somewhere because Bucky's not using this, and well, actually no deer's using this. I honestly thought there's more deer using it, but apparently not, because I really do trust this trail camera. If this camera can detect a small squirrel out at pretty good distance, I'm pretty sure if a deer came through there, it'd take a picture. So I'm just gonna take that as there wasn't no deer coming through there. We're gonna go pick another trail and set up the camera. Now we're out here on this trail. Now believe it or not, this is like the one part of my property where we don't have a tree stand. Now, you know, we have a fairly decent amount of property, and if I want to hunt a piece of land, there's no big deal. You know, I just go get in the tree stand, because there's a tree stand that pretty much covers everything, except for this section. But from what I can tell, it's actually being used pretty heavily, and we're actually thinking about putting a tree stand back up. So I'm going to put my trail camera right there, let it wash this trail. It's pretty good used trail, as you can see, and we don't drive it much either, so that's actually deer. So here we go. I got it on the tree. It's actually starting to rain. I can hear it hit the leaves, but here we go. What I like to do after I set one is just walk the path like I was a deer and make sure that the camera sees me. Now right here, the camera's watching me. That's about the exact range. Right there, about 10 feet from it. This is where it'll be catching them. It'll get that side of the trail and this side of the trail. I'm gonna come over here, turn it on picture, and we ought to be ready to go shoot some bows. Here we go, guys. We're out here shooting a bow. Josh is out here. His groupings lately, I'll let him describe them. How's your groupings been lately?
Bad. Real bad. Lost 3 arrows.
But here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to shoot a few shots. I ain't going to shoot too many, but our main focus today is get Josh sighted in so that he can get him a deer here in a few days. Here you go. We're standing about, we'll scoot up to, we'll get around 20 yards. We'll sling 2 arrows and see what our groupings is right here today. Make a prediction. Top 2 arrows, how close they going to be together?
I'm going to say, well, I'm going dead center. First one's going to be bottom right. Other one's going to be top middle.
Okay, let's see what happens right here. Oh, it didn't even hit the target, bro.
Yep.
Here we go, second arrow. Hopefully this one don't go in the ground, but hey boys, I guess we'll just have to let him shoot and see what happens. That one hit real good, dude. It's good, it's just not consistently good. Now we know where the one is that's in the target.
It hit before it did.
But as for the second one, we really don't know. But yeah, you can kill a deer easy like that right there. But you know, the consistency's just not there. And we may have just lost an arrow. It had a broadhead on it and it hit before the target. So yeah, it probably dug in a fairly decent amount. We should still try. We should still find it though. I guess get your 1 arrow out of the target. Then maybe I'll shoot a few rounds, I guess. I mean, you hit that one good.
That's something.
We still may find it. Now I'm gonna shoot me a couple arrows. I did somewhat change the, you know, poundage on it last night. Changed it a little bit heavier. We're gonna see how much that changed my sights, and we may have to adjust mine just a tad bit today. 20 yards.
That's a long sleeve shirt.
I don't know where they hit. I can't see them.
High. I see one of them's high.
One of them's low. Well, that ain't good. Well, at least they're straight. That ain't necessarily groupings I'm wanting for 20 yards, but I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to shoot again, I guess. Here we go. Josh shooting it here again. Hopefully, you know, we can hit what we're trying to hit, right? Boom, that hits the target. Not necessarily exactly where he's aiming, but it's a whole lot better than being in the ground. There you go. That's spot on right there. Yeah, getting more consistent now that you only got 1 arrow. Maybe that other one was just a bad one. You want to make that their excuse?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's just a bad arrow. Today's groupings have not been that bad, mainly because we've not had enough arrows to have groupings. He's hit his last 2 in the same spot. If he hits this one in that same spot, we may be able to start sighting it in. And you did. You hit it in the same spot you have been. Yeah, you've been hitting on the lower left side of it each and every time. That one's closest, but they all have been fairly decently on the bottom left. All of his holes are right here in the bottom left-hand corner. Now I'm gonna take a couple more shots, 20 yards. Here we go. Not exactly where I was aiming, but good groupings. You know, hey, that ain't too bad either.
That'll kill Bucky.
That'll kill Bucky right there. That'll kill Bucky. How you gonna hit in the middle of the target this time?
I'm gonna aim up just a little bit more.
Aim up just a tad bit, and we'll see. Now, if this happens, then we know. And if he hits the middle, then we know that he is shooting low and that we can safely adjust. When he aims high and hits where he needs to be, we can safely follow the arrow up. And that's exactly what you sort of done.
About in the same spot.
Yeah, it's about in the same spot. Still bottom left.
What I would say though, my arrow's just like hitting right here.
It like legit, it loves that spot. Like where was you aiming? Like up here?
Yeah, about right here.
And you hit right there, and then whenever you aiming right there, you hit there. Then whenever you aiming like over here, you hit right there. Pretty much. Is that pretty accurate?
Pretty accurate. I'm finding this dang arrow. That's all there is to it.
He just couldn't live with losing arrows. So we've actually got a fork out here, and we're gonna scrape the ground until we eventually hit the arrow. I don't know how good this is gonna work. I mean, if you think about it, this should work perfectly. We may have to come to the harsh reality.
Don't say it.
I think we may have lost it. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it's right there.
How do you know? Do you see it?
No, I was just kidding.
I'm like, you're lying to me right now. I can't believe you just did that to me. So, on the bright side, at least we'll know where 20 yards is at now.
Now we got it marked pretty good, don't we? We got a good mark, even if we don't find the arrow. That's good. So now we're gonna try to tighten up his bow. Well, I guess you just do this right here. I mean, we're gonna try it right here anyhow. Oh yeah, you can do, my bad.
It just wasn't broke loose yet.
I tried it earlier and I pulled it and it didn't really go anywhere. I guess it just wasn't broke loose. And whenever you're tightening up the thing, it's really super important. What I'm saying is that you wanna get both your limbs perfectly in tune. So if you turn this in one whole turn, you better make sure you turn this one exact turn exactly, because if you don't, all the timing's gonna mess up and it's really will not be good for you. So I turn this in a half turn. We're gonna come down here to the lower one, turn it a half turn. So we're gonna start right there and we're gonna end it right over here. I'm gonna let you pull it back, make sure everything's okay. I'm pretty sure you can still pull it back just fine, but you know, just in case. And then what we may end up doing is we may even start, you know, cranking it pretty good. We may start cranking it 2-3 times at a time. Shouldn't be that hard to pull back, is it?
Feels the same.
Feels the same. We can fix that. We'll turn it up a few cranks this time. We're gonna turn it 2 whole turns. 2 on the bottom, 2 up on top. To get you lined out right here.
How comes that turns so easy now and don't? Maybe they're not level already.
Probably right. They're probably not level as of now. I'm gonna let you shoot it right there and see how you react. You could have got such an upgrade that it just like throws it off completely. Probably a lot harder to pull back too. Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, a whole lot harder.
It's a little different.
A little bit different. Let's shoot it and see how much. Should hit the target a whole lot faster too. We're getting an entire readjustment. We changed the sights, we changed the poundage. His draw length is good, so we don't need to change that, but here we go. See what you can do right here. Aiming dead center. You can see good with it now, can't you? So since you hit low, what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go get the same arrow. I'm gonna let you aim at the same spot with your second pin to see if your second pin is where it needs to be. And then if that don't work, we'll go on down to the third pin. And if we figure out that the third pin's where it needs to be, we'll lower all 3 of them down to where the top pin is where the third pin used to be. It's a long process, but we should get you down pat before we go to church here today. So now this time, aim with your second pin dead center of the target. We'll see how much that changes. It's harder to pull back, but that should make it a whole lot more consistent. Oh boys, we're getting there now. And now you're still a little bit low. We'll use the third pin this one. And my predictions is you're gonna be dead center once you start using your third pin.
Because it's pretty level.
That's perfectly level. Your top pin was putting you right here. Your middle pin's putting you right here. And my estimate is that your bottom pin is gonna put you right there, right where you wanna be. What is your predictions? Because my predictions, I got bold predictions. I've always got bold predictions.
They're usually not right.
Huh?
But they're usually not right.
Yeah, but you always gotta have confidence. Confidence is key.
My prediction is I'm gonna hit the target.
You're gonna hit the target and you're gonna hit it dead center. You're gonna use your bottom pin and you're gonna hit it dead center. Here we go. Dead center. We're gonna hit the target right here. You're gonna hit it dead center right here, boys. Dead center. Oh yeah, that'll be a good bruising mark. Well, it'll actually be a good bruise in about 5 minutes, but still.
A good bruise in about 30 seconds.
Oh boys, 30 seconds. That didn't take long. Hey, that means you're doing something.
That's right.
That's battle scars. Not necessarily scars, but battle bruises. BB, baby. Pretty close, pretty close. Oh. Did you hit it again?
Yes.
No way.
I really did.
We're gonna have to shoot it again until you can get a good consistent, you know, with no interference. Now we're really getting somewhere. Even though this one touched his arm, we're not gonna take this as, you know, we're not gonna take it as concrete. But all 3 of them, ever since we turned his bow up, they've been dead center and we're getting closer to the middle each and every shot. We're gonna get you ready and you're gonna kill a deer this year, you hear me? We're gonna get you lined out right here in a few seconds.
Bambi. I want Bambi.
Here we go, our third try with our third pin. Don't hit your arm this time. And here we go, dead center of the target this time. Did it hit dead center? Oh, boys, we're super close. We're in the money zone now. That is the money zone right there. Now tell us exactly where you aiming.
About right in here.
That is super close enough. We're gonna go drop your whole sights, that way your top pin can shoot right there. Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna unscrew the little pins and just move them down, well, right there where they need to be. Here we go, top pin, unscrewing it a little bit, bringing it right down where you've been hitting. And then here you go. Now I'm gonna let you shoot the top pin, and then from there we can adjust it, and it'll be really easy to adjust. I'm just gonna tell you, like, I know I'm a pretty confident person, but I'm gonna tell you, if you hit it, if you aim right there in the middle, you're hitting right in the middle. Top pin, center of the target. I can done see. You just hit, okay, well, that you might have messed up on that one, but you hit their arm, that's your excuse. First rule of bow shooting, if you ever make a bad shot and you hit your arm, just blame it on that. It's simple. Excuses are everywhere. You just gotta look for them. Singing Hurricane Jose coming through here, messing up our shot.
And there's a dog barking.
Yeah, dog, dang dog. Make this one count. Take your time. Make sure you don't hit your arm. There's a deer standing there. Just take your time. Take your shot. Yeah, let's be quiet because it is a deer. Deer have ears. Deers don't like voices. But here we go. This is the one that counts. Just take your time. Elbow out a little bit. There you go. Wrist out. There you go. You're good. You're good. Now just take your time. I'll quit talking real quick and you can just kill the deer. Boom! Oh my gosh! Just like I said.
I think I killed the deer.
I think we can see it, but the gray gay can't. What do you have to say? We got one word for him.
The doe is dead.
The doe is dead. Aiming right there, hit an inch over, you're sighted in, buddy. Let's end it on a good shot. What was we about to do?
Go church.
He's gonna do something. What was he gonna do?
I don't think nothing.
Really?
I don't think so.
Like, we was gonna do something really small.
You didn't tell me if we was gonna do something.
So like, was we just gonna pack up and go to church now?
Yeah.
Are we sure that's all he's gonna do? Now the day I'm filming this, it's actually Wednesday. Me and Josh, we're about to go to church. Josh, hit him up with your favorite Bible verse real quick, off the top of your head, name it.
Psalms 23:4. It legit is the top of my head.
That's it?
Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for he is with me. That's half of the verse, but there's another part that's like his rod and his staff comfort me.
But anyways, guys, roll the outro.
If you're not part of the Gray Gang, go ahead and subscribe by hitting the button on the top right, and feel free to watch some of my past videos on the left. As always, favorite squad, post it up down low. If you want some of this sweet merch, head on over to kendallgray1.com or the link in the description.
But besides that, I'll catch you later in tomorrow's video.